Guys, I'm here with baby Ada, and she is my Tink by Bonnie Brown. Her reborn artist is Julia Homa. I know I start off a lot of my videos introducing the sculpt, the sculptor, and the artist. I just want to make sure to give them credit, and that way, because also the very common questions I get are, where can I get one like her? And that is like such a common question I get so often. And unfortunately, these dolls are, it's not like I can just say, oh, go to Amazon or go to Walmart and just buy them. They are works of art directly from the artist. And so the best thing to do is, if there's a certain artist that you like, go on Facebook and follow them, and leave nice comments when they post pictures of their work. That's honestly the best thing to do. And then if you're looking for something specific, if they do take custom orders, private message them, write a very nice PM, with exactly what you're looking for. Don't use like short words. Anyway, yeah, this video is I should make a whole separate video on kind of the best way to communicate with artists. So I'm going to save some of that content for that video. But what I wanted to chat about today was my my Ada and preemie-sized babies, and kind of what just thoughts around preemie-sized babies. I think there are some people who I think get offended when there is a preemie-size reborn doll that's meant to look very, very realistic, and is in like the isolette with the tubes and things like that. And I totally understand why someone would feel that way, because preemies, just by definition, they're born early. Those that are in the NICU, and I think because this is so common, we almost kind of forget what it means for a baby to be in the NICU. Some cases that baby's really like fighting for its life, or it just needs like a lot of extra support, and it can be just an extremely scary time for new parents. My niece, my sister's youngest, she was born about 10 weeks premature, and she was just this tiny little thing. She was in the NICU for, I think, a good solid, it might have been like 8 to 10 weeks, like after birth. And so almost, it's interesting, like almost like up until her due date, what it would have been. And it was very frazzling for my sister. Like she, even after she was discharged, just kind of constantly coming back and checking up on her baby, trying to pump. It was very stressful. And so I know that we, in this community and in this hobby, we see preemie babies and we're like, oh, they're so cute and tiny. But, a lot of times there is like a kind of something sad behind that, so I think it's important for us to not forget that. And also, to be sensitive to people who may have, may have had preemie babies, and just the tough experience that comes along with that. So anyway, just I wanted to talk a little bit more about preemie dolls, and what's kind of nice about them. And I would say for reborns, one thing that I really, really like about preemies is the fact that they are generally more cuddly. I feel like the smaller the reborn, if they're a little bit smaller, they just kind of curl up into your arms a lot more easily, and they're just generally more cuddly. They're lighter, so it's just easier to take them around. Oh, by the way, I'm going to change her into this outfit by Laranjinha. I don't know how to pronounce that. I bought this a while ago from Children's Salon. It's a size newborn, but it looks really small to me, so I'm going to just try it on her and see if it works. It probably will not, because she is just, this baby is tiny, but we'll try it anyway. So preemies, I think, have, they're just, because of this, sometimes with like a bigger baby, like somebody was commenting to me that they have the Joseph 3 months sculpt by Bountiful Baby, and that is like a 12-month size baby, and how he's just not very cuddly. And I think it's true, because when the larger the doll, and if it's a reborn, the harder, like the vinyl is something that is, it can be kind of hard, and just like not necessarily just not very cuddly, right? So if it's a smaller baby, there's less vinyl, and I think as a result, the doll can be a little bit cuddly. Okay, this is clearly a little big on her, but we'll go ahead and just try it anyway. She's so cute, this one. So, and yeah, let me go ahead and put this on her. I think this will look pretty cute on her. So it might just be a little big, but that's okay. I will say the biggest con for me with preemie-sized babies, I mean, I love the cuddle factor. I love holding them. I love that they're light. So if you want to take a baby with you places, it's much easier. I think that there are a couple cons in my opinion. One big con is just finding clothing. It is so hard to find clothing for preemies. And then for me, sometimes the other con can be if you're really trying to strive for ultimate and realism and you want to take your baby out and go places, I think that especially if it's a very small preemie, it's not going to look as realistic. Like, okay, this is cute on her, even though it's a little bit baggy. I think it works. Oh my goodness. Hi. Aw, look how cute. Hi, aunties. That's not a very realistic pose for a preemie to sit up like that, but oh my gosh, she's darling. She's so cute. I don't know what it is about this sculpt, and I did not like it at first when I first saw the Tink, but then seeing everybody's Tinks, I'm just like, oh my goodness. So and I think for a lot of collectors, this preemies can be like a favorite size because they are just so precious and so like, yeah, they're great to hold. Just very cuddly to hold, like, and she's light too. So if you want a baby you can carry around easily, preemies are really, really nice for that reason. But yeah, if you are trying to take a baby around, it can look a lot less realistic. Because especially if it's a smaller preemie, like a micro preemie, that baby would not be out and about. It would be in the NICU, you know, getting a lot of support with, you know, tubes and things like that. So it's just something to be mindful of. But yeah, but I know we are ultimately, you know, we're collecting these dolls. They're works of art. But yeah, finding clothing can be really, really tough. But yeah, but there's a lot of things to love about preemie babies. And even though she, you know, she does have full limbs, but she still feels so cuddly because it's just, you know, she just like kind of melts in your arms when you hold her. So I think she's so adorable. And when I took her to the doll show last year, oh, it was such a cinch to carry her around. It was so easy. She was just light as a feather, and it was really nice because I had that was the trip where I purchased my Mia, my Ella, and that baby was really heavy. So it was nice to have my very, very lightweight Tink to balance her out. I mean, lifting her up, I think she couldn't be more than 2 pounds. I mean, she feels very, very light to me. So, so anyway, those are my thoughts on preemie babies and kind of what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and also in terms of the dolls, and also just some thoughts around just kind of, I guess, remembering what it means to have a baby that's premature. And I think there are a lot of moms who've gone through that, and for those who may have lost their babies at that phase, I can understand wanting a baby of that like exact same size and height and weight and everything like that to really, you know, it's that's more of a memorial baby. But then there are a lot of moms too who are like, yeah, they don't want to necessarily remember those NICU days, even though, yeah, I don't know. I think it can be a bit of a sensitive topic, but anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hope you have a great day, and Ada's going to say bye to her aunties, and we will see you guys on the next video. Bye.